Hello there guys, welcome to this week's episode of the Archery Corner. If you haven't watched last week's episode, my name is Rollin, and this week we're going to be covering shooting with a purpose. Now, shooting with a purpose is basically having a plan and making every shot count. If you're just out there winging arrows, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because archery is a fun sport. But if you're just out there winging arrows and you're having a bad day and you're shooting bad, you can develop bad habits which can affect your form and make shooting worse for you. Now, you're going to want to develop a plan for each shot, which that will be the same for each shot. You're going to want to, when you come up and pick up your bow, you're going to want to say, okay, I'm going to set my stance. Now your stance should be about the width of your body, so you have a good stable shooting platform. Set your stance, knock your arrow, get ready to shoot, get your mind set, draw the bow back. Now make sure you have a consistent anchor. If that's off a little bit every shot, you're going to be off. There's no other way around it. They're not going to go in the same spot every shot, and that can get frustrating, and then you can start winging arrows from that, and then you're back to square one. Make sure you have a consistent stance, consistent anchor. Make sure you have your pin from your sight lined up in the center of your peep, because if your pin is not in the center every shot, then you're not going to be hitting in the same spot every time either. You're going to be aiming in a different spot than what you really think you are. You're going to want to make sure you have a good consistent grip where you're not torquing the bow or squeezing the grip, which can cause torquing of the bow. And you're going to want to make sure that you squeeze the trigger and follow through. Squeeze the trigger or squeeze your back tension, or if you have fingers, I don't really have advice for you because I haven't shot fingers in so long. It's been probably 9 years since I've shot fingers. I've been using calipers and back tensions for 9 years now, and I'm not going to give you guys advice for shooting fingers because I can do it, but it's been a long time and I'm probably a little rusty. But anyway guys, just remember to have a consistent form, and that will lead to consistent shots. Now if you're, like I said, if you're winging arrows and you're having a bad day, there is nothing wrong with hanging your bow up. You'll actually be saving yourself from humiliation down the road, because if you just stop, you won't develop bad habits. And now I said to set your stance and do that plan. That's my plan. That's how I do it. You can develop your own plan and just take it from there. Just remember to make sure you do the same thing every time. If you do the same thing every time, your shots will be more consistent and more accurate. Now, in conclusion, just remember to do that. Be more consistent with your form, and if you guys have any suggestions for next week's episode, or if you have any comments about this video, just feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for all the latest updates from the other directors, and until next time guys, I'll see you later.